Alright, so I've got the Nextool mini flagship here, and there's a couple of little bits and pieces I want to try out. So firstly we have the main blade, of course, which is accessible from the outside of the tool. I've got a stick here, and I'm just going to try to sharpen this end of this stick. Okay, it's taken off. Surprising, it's taken off this bark quite well. Okay. I mean, it doesn't give you the amount of, I guess, cutting control and power as you would with a larger tool, but given a bit of time, it is taken off that wood quite well off the stick. Okay, just trying to get myself a nice little point here. Yeah, quite happy with how this is actually performing. Look at that. Nice little point. Yeah, it's difficult with such a small grip. Okay, if you've got smaller hands, you probably do okay. But yeah, I mean, for a little EDC keychain tool, not too shabby. I mean, if you're going to strip bark, for instance, you know, pretty effective at stripping bark. Okay. Maybe you want to get some smaller bits to use to start a fire. Yeah, these are bits of living tree. I don't want to cut any of that, but you know, just a bit of grass, for instance, here. You know, pretty easily is able to handle that. Okay, but for that sort of stuff, I'd probably use the scissors, and this is where this tool really shines. You get this gigantic pair of scissors here. So, you know, look at that. It's just razor sharp and just so easy to use. Try to see if I can cut something else. Maybe, you know, I've got some leaves. Pretty easy. Spring loaded as well. Maybe a bit of bark. Let's see how it handles a chunk of bark. Oh, jeez. It's really struggling to get through that bit of bark, but I tell you what, it's doing a lot better than the Sailor Mini. It's cutting through, you know, but sort of heftier chunks. For heftier chunks, you're sort of struggling there. Okay, so probably nothing more than maybe 1 millimeter thick or so. You're doing pretty well. There's a little file here, metal file. Don't really have much use for it out here. But yeah, that's pretty much it.